Hey there! Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey into the world of algebraic equations. But before we dive in, let's find out what an equation really is. Think of an equation like a balanced scale. Just as a scale stays balanced when both sides are equal, an equation shows that two things are exactly the same. A maths equation is a statement that shows two expressions are equal. For example, when we say 5 plus 4 equals 9, we're showing that both sides of the equation match. Now, let's dive into algebra. In algebraic equations, letters like x stand for numbers we don't know yet. Our goal is to solve for x, just like solving a mystery. Let's start with a simple one-step addition equation. X plus 5 equals 12. To find x, we subtract 5 from both sides. That tells us x equals 7. Here we work out the value of y by subtracting 4 from both sides. Now consider the equation x minus 3 equals 7. By adding 3 to both sides, we balance the equation and find that x equals 10. Look at this equation. Here we work out the value of r by adding 6 to both sides. In this multiplication equation, it says 3x equals 12. Here, the number 3 is multiplying x. To find out what x is, we simply divide both sides of the equation by 3. Here is another equation to solve. In this equation, we work out the value of x by dividing both the sides by 7. Let's work through this equation. Here, we have minus 3 multiplied by g. So to find the value of g, we need to get rid of minus 3. We do this by dividing by a negative 3. If we divided by a positive 3, g would still have a negative sign and a balance wouldn't be correct. Dividing by minus 3 cancels the negative and gives us the correct answer, g equals 9. In this equation, x divided by 5 equals 4. X is being divided by 5. To solve for x, we do the opposite of division. We multiply both sides by 5. Next, let's break down this equation. Here we work out the value of w by multiplying both the sides by 7. In this equation, we find the value of b by multiplying both sides by minus 8. Multiplying by minus 8 cancels the negative sign. If we used 8 instead, the negative sign wouldn't cancel and our answer would be wrong. Great job mastering one-step equations. You learned how to isolate the variable by reversing one operation. Now, let's move on to two-step equations, where we reverse two operations in sequence. In other words, two-step equations involve two operations. You always get rid of addition or subtraction first, and then you handle multiplication or division. Take the equation 2x plus 3 equal 11. First, we undo the plus 3 by subtracting 3 from both sides. That leaves 2x equals to 8. Next, we undo the multiplication by 2 with division, dividing by 2 on both sides. The solution is x equals 4. Let's now solve the equation minus 1 plus x divided by 6 equals minus 2. Our first goal is to isolate the term with x. To do that, add 1 to both sides. This cancels the minus 1 on the left, leaving us with x divided by 6 equals minus 1. Now, since x is divided by 6, we undo that by multiplying both sides by 6. Multiplying minus 1 by 6 gives us minus 6, so x equals minus 6. Let's solve the equation 2x minus 8 equals 20. First, we'll add 8 to both sides to cancel out the minus 8 on the left. That gives us 2x equals 20 plus 8, which is 28. Next, to isolate x, we divide both sides by 2. So x equals 28 divided by 2, and that means x is 14. Great job, everyone! You're well on your way to becoming an algebra pro. Just keep practicing. Remember that equations are like balance scales, or like balancing on a skateboard. If you move weight or make an adjustment on one side, you need to make a matching move on the other side to keep your balance. Take a look at these 10 algebraic equations, which include a mix of one-step and two-step problems. Your task is to solve each equation and find the value of the letter. After you work through them, proceed to the next slide to check your answers. Good luck! Here are the answers to the 10 equations. Compare your answers to see if you solved them correctly. If you made a mistake, review the steps and identify where you went wrong. Thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed learning and solving these equations with us. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more updates. See you next time.